Hello everyone. As we already discussed the meaning of option contracts, today we are going to discuss about the features of option contracts, or it is also known as terminologies in option contracts. Now, before going to see the features of option contracts, let us just remind the meaning of option contracts. So, option, it is an instrument or contract. Option is an instrument or contract that gives the holder a right without any obligation to buy or sell specified quantity of the underlying asset at an agreed price on or before a specified future date. So this is the meaning of option contract. So option is an instrument or contract which gives the holder the right but not the obligation to buy or sell the specified quantity of underlying asset at agreed price on or before specified future date. So this is the meaning of option contract. Now we're just going to understand the features of option contract. So the features of option contracts, or it is also called terminologies in option contracts. First one, an option. So a derivative instrument which gives holder the right without obligation to trade according to specified terms and conditions. A derivative instrument gives the holder the right, that is option. So first feature, option, which means a derivative contract gives the holder the right without any obligation to trade according to the specified terms and conditions. That right is called as option. Next, option holder and option writer. So there are two parties in option contract, option holder and option writer. Option holders are buyers, option writer means seller. Now option holder, the person who acquires, okay, the person who acquires the right to trade is known as option holder or option buyer. On the other hand, option writer, the person who grants the right, okay, the person who grants the right to the option holder. Option holder means option buyer or buyer. Okay, the person who grants the right to the option holder or buyer by receiving premium is known as option writer or option seller. Next term, option premium. Okay, the amount which is received by the option writer, the amount which is received by the option writer means seller, from the option holder, which means buyer. Okay, the amount received by the option writer from the option holder for granting the right is known as option premium. Okay, the amount what the option writer receives from the option holder for granting the right is known as option premium. Next, excise price or strike price. So the excise price or strike price, the price at which option can be excised at the time of settlement of the contract. The price at which option contract can be excised is known as excise price or strike price. Next term, underlying assets. The assets such as shares, stocks, bonds, foreign currencies, or commodities covered under the option agreement, they are called underlying assets. So underlying assets are nothing but it may be stocks or shares or bonds or foreign currencies or commodities, etc. Next, expiration date. So the last date on which an option can be excised is known as expiration date. It's very clear from the term itself. The last date on which option contract can be excised is known as expiration date. So the last point and the very important point, modes of excise. So there are three modes or styles of option, namely American style of option excise, European style of option excise, and Bermudan style of option excise. Now firstly, the American style of option excise. So in American style, the option can be excised at any time up to expiration date. I repeat the sentence. In American style, option contract can be exercised at any time up to expiration date, which means option is exercised on or prior to the expiration date. Okay, option is exercised on or prior to the expiration date. So that is called American style of option exercise. Next, European style of option exercise. So in this case, I mean European style, the option is exercised only on the expiration date. Okay, in the case of American style, on or before uh, sorry, in the case of American style, option is exercised on or prior to the expiration date. Okay, on or prior to the expiration date. But in case of European style, option is exercised only on the expiration date. And last, Bermudan style of option exercise. So in this style, option can be exercised on a few specific dates prior to expirations. Okay, in Bermudan style, option can be exercised on a few specific dates. Okay, specific dates are provided prior to expiration date. So these are the three styles or modes of exercise: American style and European style and Bermudan style. I hope you understood the basic features or terminologies of option contract. Thank you.